What's happening, people? It's Bobby. Welcome to Tibetan Foothills on Tomb Raider 2's New Game Plus. This mission is a little bit of a slog, so settle in. There's quite a few encounters we've got to get past and quite a few enemies that we'll have to beat in a certain way. The first encounter we're going to get past is these boulders here. All you're going to do, walk up to the edge here and aim up towards near the top of this slope in front of us. You're going to do a run and jump. As soon as you land, jump again. So run and jump, jump again. And then we should be able to avoid the spawn for those boulders. As you can see, they haven't rolled down. The second ones are easy to avoid. Just run over to the left here. Make sure you're behind the wall. And there you go. Climb your way up. From here, we're going to run forwards. We're going to jump to the right of the ice. And then jump again and hold right on the D-pad. Then we're going to make a save. We're going to skip two birds from spawning here. The bird spawn, if you run into this wall here, the bird spawn is that slope on the left. So what we're going to do is run into the wall as far to the corner as we can, as close to the corner as we can. Turn Lara 45 degrees and jump through the wall. You might get a small glitch or whatever, but it's okay. Once we're through, we're going to come over here and we're going to just jump forwards onto this level here. Now we're going to want to straighten Lara up for the jump across the gap. So just, jump forward, not up. Jump forward, roll, and I'm just going to take one side step just to get better angle. We're landing on the snowy ledge just across from us. In order to do it, we're going to run, jump, count to 2, and then hold grab. So run, jump, 1, 2, hold grab, and you'll land on the ledge. From here, recommend making another save, because if you miss this jump, you're falling all the way down. You have to go right round. This is the jump that's going to skip a couple of enemies for us. So walk up to the edge. You're going to want to be fairly high, but not right up to the right edge. And then you're just going to jump forwards, and Lara should land on the ledge. I'll skip to where she does land, because you can have a bit of a glitch here. There we go. And that has skipped 2 enemies from spawning here. They will spawn a little bit later on, but we're going to be dealing with enemies then anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. What we're going to do now is collect the secret, because we will be collecting all the secrets. We will get 4 large med packs from that. And we're going to just jump on the skidoo, sorry. There is a strategy we could have used where we didn't use the skidoo to get past. But we're not going to do that just because there's an enemy later who it's just way easier to just skip them, and we're going to need the skidoo to do that. Any enemies we see on the way, we're just going to go straight through. It's an insta-kill essentially when you drive into people, so we're just going to use full advantage of that. Here, all we're going to do is aim to the right, back up as much as we can, boost and turn right when you're in the air. Let go of boost once you leave the ramp. From here, we're going to straighten up. There are 3 little bumps here. After the 3rd bump, there's a very small jump. As soon as we go over that jump, we're going to hold down on the D-pad to stop. So 1, 2, 3, down on the D-pad to stop the skidoo. Okay. From here, we're just going to reverse up as far as we can, about here, and we're going to aim left towards just left of the middle of that little slope. So you've got that slope in front of us. If we hit that block at all when we do this jump, then we will fall down and the skidoo will explode, so we will die. So we're just going to make a save before we do this. I recommend you do make this save. From there, all we've got to do is boost forward and over the gap. If you miss, just reload your save. I'll skip to when we make that jump. Okay, once you've made that jump, you're just going to keep boosting so that you can get across the next one. We're going to go around this corner, and then we're going to make our way around to the right. All the way down to the end, and we're going to park the skidoo up just roughly about here. Just make sure you don't park on the grenades, because when you park on the grenades, you won't be able to pick them up. We're going to be wanting to pick up a few more grenades in this level, because we want to start building our stockpile now for the end of the game. The dragon boss is much easier to kill if you have grenades. So the more you have, the better. You don't need grenades to kill him, obviously, but if you do have them, you'll see why later, that it just makes life so much easier. From here, we're just going to make our way down. And there's a guy over here we're going to want to kill. So I'm just going to start shooting. Once you start shooting him, back up once, and he's just going to run around in a circle. So you just get a free kill on this guy. The reason I'm killing him now and rather not driving over him with the skidoo is because he's positioned just after the jump. So if he runs over to the side as you jump over, when you try and run him over, you can very easily end up just driving off the edge. So we're just going to kill him now just to make it a little bit easier. There we go. And then we're going to start boosting when we get to the top, because there's another guy here and we want to get him before he gets too many shots off on us. Boost over the gap. Boost is action, by the way, if anyone doesn't know that, but hopefully we do know that. We have had to beat the game to get here, so I'm assuming most of us will. When you get to this ramp, start boosting up in a straight line so that this guy doesn't get too many shots. Drive through the second guy. Immediately left, there's another guy. Make sure you don't miss him. And then we're going to stay in the middle and we're going to park the skidoo right here. Okay. There's a reason why we're doing that. What we're going to do is we're going to save before we go over this jump. You're going to need to use a walking, run and jump there, just so you can actually make that jump. Otherwise the skidoo will be in the way and you'll just fall off the edge. From here, you're going to run and jump and instantly get on the skidoo. And these two snow leopards, as you can see, will just run straight into the back of you and you'll kill them. From there, back up and just boost over the gap. Continue boosting and you're going to aim up and stay aiming up until you're right across the gap. That's nice and easy to get across there. What we're going to do now, before we start this part, make a save, because if you park the skidoo in the wrong place here, you're basically guaranteeing yourself a death. And this part here is actually the only reason that I've chosen to bring the skidoo here rather than using it later on for a different strat. What we're going to do is we're going to park up quite close to the key. So back all the way up here. As you can see, the key's on the floor there. We're going to park literally next to it. Oh, hang on, she didn't get off. So in the middle, facing this direction, park next to the key. As you can see, the key is right underneath me now. And you'll see why we're doing that later on. From here, you're going to run and jump towards the low part of that ledge. Jump across one more time. One step forward, turn to the right, and then run and jump and hold left in order to get across there. Just saves you running around. What we're going to do now is jump over and hold action to grab the ledge, and you're just going to shimmy your way across. We're going to do this next bit quite quickly, because once we get down, a guy's on his way on his own skidoo, and he runs you over so often that we want to avoid that happening. So here, jump before the slide, keep jumping, just because, like I say, we want to be as quick as possible, and then pick up the key. As you can see, our skidoo's kind of in the wall at the minute. We can still get on it, and then we're just going to literally boost past this guy and stay left, because we're going to skip him entirely. That enemy is the only reason that I've chosen to do the skidoo strat all the way around here. From here, we're just going to boost our way over and just continue until we get back to near the start. So we're just making our way all the way back. Here's that ramp with the gate that we passed. Make sure to boost over the gap. Keep going, keep going. And then up to here. Here we go. Right, when you get here, turn the skidoo. We're going to go off the left corner of this big ramp, straight through the middle of the two ramps ahead of us. As you can see, there's a low ledge we can land on. I recommend saving, because if you crash into the wall, once again, you're dead. So just make a quick save. And then boost forwards, straight down the centre, land there. Don't go off the edge here. Instead, come to the right through the gap, and then down and right. Okay, perfect. From there, you can literally just get down. If you hop all the way off the top of that little ramp that we dropped onto, then the skidoo will blow up. There we go, round here. Now, there is a glitch here where you boost and you skid to the right and then skid left immediately, and the skidoo will get up. It's extremely hard to do, so we're not going to bother with it. Okay. Instead, we're just going to come and stand at the edge here, and we're just going to jump to get a few extra shots. This snow leopard on the right, for some reason, doesn't run anywhere but there for the entire time you're standing here, so you can just get a free kill on this one. The other one, we're just going to lure it back in by just jumping up, waiting a second for it to come around the corner, start shooting. When it gets close, just hop back down and continue shooting. And that's how you get rid of those two guys. Pick up this guy's ammo, just as we may as well. There's no point leaving it there. And now this next part is probably the hardest encounter of the game. It's the hut encounter. By skipping 2 enemies at the start, we've actually, for the method we're going to use, we've made it slightly harder, but we're going to use a method to keep it nice and safe. If we had the skidoo here, what we could have done is parked it directly next to the window here, and you can actually get on it through the window and just drive through the enemies, but obviously we don't have it, so we're going to have to use a slightly different method. Say slightly, it's a very different method. Much longer method as well, but got to stay safe. So from here, we're going to pick up all the ammo. Don't pull the lever yet. Pick up everything first. Okay, there's 2 more grenades, like I mentioned before. And then run up to the lever. Don't pull it. We're just going to make another save here. Because if you get this slightly wrong, then, what we're going to do is pull the lever, roll, jump to the right, and then run out of the room. So pull the lever, roll, jump to the right, run out of the room. We're going to keep running straight, and we're going to jump so you can see them shooting behind us. You're going to run and roll here and make your way across to the right as far as you can go, then just drop down. We're going to climb up. Once you've gotten to this point, I would make another save now, just to save you doing the lever thing and running away again. So save again, and all we're going to do is run and jump up and go and get behind here, and then we're going to just peek out, start shooting them so that it just gets them running. Essentially, that's all we want. We want them to start running around. There we go. Once you've got one running, you want to just get the others to start. I'm just going to use a small med pack here, just for safety, just for the sake of the video. These guys should just continue running. So like I say, once you've got them running, if they run out of range, just let go, start shooting a different guy. There we go. And we're just going to keep them running the entire time. If you start getting shot, just side jump. Okay, nearly died there. That was close. This guy was doing me in. And you can just use the pistols the entire time, by the way. You don't have to change to anything else. Okay, I'm going to skip now to when we've killed these guys. Okay, guys, just a quick one. This can happen. So at this point, we will have 5 enemies. I've killed 2, but we've got 3 guys over there in the corner. Essentially just sitting there. When this happens, you're going to have to get them to start running out the corner again. The only way to realistically do that is to run down here and then just run it back around. And you're just going to have to do the method again. So come back around here, drop down, and just climb back up. And that's essentially how you do that. Once again, now I'll skip towards the end. Okay, guys, so I've got 1 guy left now, so I'm just going to run out and Uzi him. So let's just make our way out. Just going to Uzi him just to finish him off, nice and easy. These guys do drop items, so go around and pick all the items up. You're going to get a bunch of ammo for it. If you've used your pistols like I have for the most part, then you're going to end up on quite a nice little surplus of ammo after killing these 5. So just make sure to go around, collect all of the ammo up, and I'll show you in a second. You should end up on a nice chunk of ammo. You won't have a load, but if you've been as reserved as I have with my ammo on this walkthrough, then as you can see, you're going to have quite a bit of ammo. We've got 15 grenades at this point, and obviously loads of harpoons. We don't use that. From there, we're just going to run all the way up to this gate over here, and we're going to keep going. Turn right, and we're going to just wait here just for a second and make another save. There's going to be a guy on a skidoo here, and we're going to need to kill him in a specific way so he doesn't run us over. We're going to try and get to a specific point. Fastest way to kill this guy is the M16. So pull out your M16. You're going to run forwards and you're going to jump to the left. There's a small ramp on our left, and just start shooting him as soon as you can. Jump over him onto the rock here. If you miss like that, then obviously you're going to have to reload. So let's just quickly do that again. I've got my Uzis out here. I'd rather have an M16, thanks. You need to be very precise. You're going to want to jump for the block on the left, on the right, sorry, here. And he can't get you while you're up here, so you can just shoot. He can shoot you, obviously, because his skidoo has guns on it. Yeah, we just keep shooting him, and he's going to fall off. Perfect. From here, we're going to use his skidoo now. So just go and get on that. Okay, and we're going to carry on. In the next area, there's going to be 2 more guys on skidoos. We're going to need to kill those guys. Here, oh, that was close. Don't just drive forward here. Drive up the left slope. Hang on, she's being a bit weird. Turn around. You're going to go up the left slope and stick to the left, and then just hop down at the end. Hop off the skidoo, because we're going to quickly get the final secret now. So you're going to roll, save up at the top if you don't know what you're doing here. And you're just going to make your way down. And we're going to get as low as we can possibly get. Okay, because what happens when we drop is 2 boulders are going to come towards us. So we're going to drop, side flip. There's 2 boulders. Don't fall for that by running back out. So wait for both of them to go past. And then you can pick up the secret, and as you can see, we now have 4 additional large med packs. From there, we've just got to climb all the way back up. So I'll see you guys at the top. Okay, once we're at the top, I'm going to get back on the skidoo, and we're going to make one final save here. Okay, so after the save, we're just going to quickly drive up here. There's going to be 2 enemies. Stay slightly left. Start shooting. You're going to drive into the first guy. Kill him. And then the second guy will drive into you. Kill him. You're going to want to use one of your med packs here if you're low on health like I am. Just make your way around, because around this corner there's going to be 2 more enemies. So we're going to get off the skidoo. There's 2 ways of doing this. You can either... First way would be to park the skidoo here where I am now, and then just pull the block out, and the skidoo will, like, when you get on it, it will teleport on top. You can drive forward. Second way is to do what I'm doing. Just pull out the block. Come round to the left side and get Lara right in the corner, and you can jump through that gap there. Looks like you shouldn't be able to, but you can. From there, just push the block forwards. Okay. From here, you're going to get on your skidoo. And the reason we're on it is it's faster than running, because what we're going to do here is go around the corner, and we're just going to drive straight off the edge. Here we go. Once you've come off the edge, climb up over here on the left, and this is the end of the level. just when you get to the end, drop down to the right and the level will end. And there you have it, guys. That is Tibetan Foothills on Tomb Raider 2 New Game Plus. Hopefully this guide has helped you to get through nice and easily, and gave you a little bit of ammo and a buff just ready for those next few missions that are coming up, because it only gets tougher from here essentially. If there's anything more specific you'd like to see, make sure to leave it down in the comments below. If you've enjoyed the video or it's helped in any way, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.